Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into creating an anby-inspired character reference sheet, similar to what you might use for Zenless Zone 0, ZZZ, characters. This will be a comprehensive guide covering everything from basic concept to a coded example, using HTML/CSS and possibly some JavaScript. Understanding the goal. Character reference sheet. A character reference sheet is a document, often digital, that serves as a comprehensive guide to a character's appearance, personality, and background. It ensures consistency in illustrations, animations, or even written descriptions of that character. In the context of ZZZ, characters have distinctive styles and details. The goal is to capture those elements in a way that other artists or developers can easily understand. Key elements of an anby-inspired reference sheet ***. Here's a breakdown of sections we'll include and the type of information they'd contain, reflecting the style and depth often found in ZZZ character design. 1. Visual representation, multiple angles. * Full body view, front, side, back. The most crucial part. Shows the entire character's design from different perspectives. Essential for understanding proportions and silhouette. * Close-ups, face, hands, feet detail the features that are most prominent and unique. This is important for capturing expressions, textures, and intricate design elements. * Head turn, angles depicts the head turning in increments, example 3/4 view, profile, to reveal facial structure from various angles. * Expression sheet * A variety of expressions, happy, sad, angry, surprised, etc. Important for conveying the character's personality. 2. Color palette * primary colors * dominant colors of the character's clothing, hair, and skin. * secondary colors * colors used for details, accents, and patterns. * highlights * indicate where light reflects on the character. * shadows * indicate where shadows fall on the character. Use hex codes, example FFFFFF for white, for easy reproduction. 3. Clothing and accessories details * material breakdown * specify the materials used for different parts of the outfit, example leather, fabric, metal. Include textures if possible. * construction notes * describe how the clothing is constructed, any unique closures, zippers, buttons, snaps, or special features, pockets, vents. * accessory breakdown * detailed descriptions and images of all accessories, weapons, bags, jewelry, etc. 4. Physical attributes * height * provide the character's height, example 165 cm / 5 feet 5 inches. * weight, optional, consider if weight is relevant to the character. * build * describe the character's body type, example athletic, slender, muscular. * distinguishing features * scars, birthmarks, tattoos, etc. 5. Personality and background, brief. Brief description * a short paragraph summarizing the character's personality. Likes / dislikes * a quick list of things the character enjoys and hates. Motivations * what drives the character? What are their goals? Backstory, optional, a short summary of the character's history. 6. Fighting style / abilities, ZZZ specific. Weapon, describe the character's preferred weapon, S. Special abilities * detail any unique powers or skills they possess. This section is crucial for ZZZ, where characters have distinct fighting styles. Asterisk combat stance asterisk describe the character's fighting stance and typical movements. Visual style considerations, ZZZ inspiration. Asterisk cell shading asterisk mimic the sharp, defined shading style used in ZZZ. Asterisk dynamic poses asterisk use dynamic poses to showcase the character's personality and fighting style. Asterisk bold outlines asterisk use thick outlines to emphasize the character's silhouette. Asterisk geometric shapes asterisk incorporate geometric shapes into the character's design. Asterisk color palette asterisk consider the vibrant, stylish color palettes used in ZZZ. Creating the reference sheet, step by step. 1. Gather assets asterisk. Asterisk character design asterisk you'll need to have a character design in mind. Whether you've already drawn the character or you're starting from scratch, this is the foundation. Asterisk software asterisk you'll need image editing software, Photoshop, GIMP, Krita, etc., to create or modify the images. You'll also need a text editor, VS Code, Sublime Text, Notepad++, for the HTML/CSS. 2. Prepare visuals asterisk. Asterisk draw or assemble images asterisk create the different views of the character, front, side, back, close-ups, head turns, expressions. Use consistent style and proportions. Asterisk isolate images asterisk remove the background from each image so that they can be easily placed on the reference sheet. Save them as PNG files with transparency. Asterisk resize images asterisk resize the images to a reasonable size for the reference sheet. Avoid making them too large, as this will slow down the loading time. 3. Design the layout asterisk. Asterisk sketch the layout asterisk sketch out the layout of the reference sheet on paper or in a design program. Think about how you want to organize the information and where you want to place the images. Consider a grid layout for easy organization. Asterisk choose a color scheme asterisk select a color scheme that complements the character's design and is easy on the eyes. 4. Build the reference sheet, HTML/CSS. Now, let's create the reference sheet using HTML and CSS. This will provide a basic interactive format that can be easily shared. HTML, index.html. CSS, style.css. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk HTML asterisk creates the structure of the document, including headings, sections, images, and text. Each section corresponds to a different aspect of the character. Asterisk CSS asterisk styles the HTML elements, defining the appearance of the reference sheet. It includes styles for the overall layout, images, colors, and typography. The CSS includes some basic responsiveness, making the sheet usable on different screen sizes. 5. Populate with information asterisk. Asterisk replace placeholders asterisk replace the placeholder text in the HTML with the actual information about your character. Asterisk add images asterisk place the character images in the images/folder and update the src attributes of the img tags in the HTML. Asterisk customize CSS asterisk adjust the CSS to match the visual style of your character and the overall design of the reference sheet. You might want to use a font that matches the ZZZ aesthetic. Example enhancements and considerations asterisk. Asterisk JavaScript for interactivity asterisk you could add JavaScript to create interactive elements, such as asterisk image galleries that allow users to zoom in on details. Asterisk tooltips that display additional information when hovering over images or text. Asterisk toggle buttons to hide different sections of the reference sheet. Asterisk ZZZ visual style asterisk to get closer to the ZZZ aesthetic, you could asterisk use a geometric font for headings. Asterisk incorporate geometric shapes into the design. Asterisk use bold outlines and cell shading on the character images. Asterisk use a limited, vibrant color palette. Asterisk responsiveness. Asterisk the provided CSS has some basic responsiveness, but you may need to add more media queries to ensure that the reference sheet looks good on all devices. Asterisk accessibility. Asterisk ensure that the reference sheet is accessible to people with disabilities. Use alt text for images, provide sufficient contrast, and use semantic HTML. Asterisk PDF export. Asterisk if you need to create a static reference sheet, you can export the HTML as a PDF. Many browsers have built-in PDF export features. Code example, JavaScript, optional, for interactivity. Explanation asterisk. This JavaScript code adds a button to the page. When clicked, it toggles the visibility of the fighting section. You would need to add this code to a script tag in the HTML or in a separate .js file linked to the HTML. Final notes and tips asterisk. Asterisk iterate and refine asterisk the first version of your reference sheet is unlikely to be perfect. Get feedback from other artists and developers, and iterate on the design. Asterisk consistency is key asterisk ensure that the information on the reference sheet is consistent with the character's design and backstory. Asterisk organization matters asterisk a well-organized reference sheet is easier to use and understand. Asterisk keep it up to date asterisk update the reference sheet as the character's design or backstory evolves. Asterisk naming convention asterisk establish a clear naming convention for your image files. Asterisk consider version control asterisk if collaborating with a team, using Git for version control of the files would be best. By following these steps and customizing the provided code, you can create a professional and informative anby-inspired character reference sheet that will be a valuable resource for anyone working with your character. Remember to prioritize clear visual communication and organized information to capture the essence of the character in a ZZZ-esque style. Good luck! Okay, let's dive into creating an AI assistant, we'll call it Anby, that specializes in providing information about Zenless Zone 0, ZZZ. This guide will walk you through the process, combining a knowledge base, natural language understanding, NLU, for intent recognition and entity extraction, and a simple chatbot interface. Conceptual overview. Before we get into the code, let's outline the core components and how they'll work together. 1. Knowledge base asterisk a structured collection of information about ZZZ. This will be our primary source of data about characters, factions, locations, gameplay mechanics, lore, etc. We'll start with a basic example, but you can expand it significantly. 2. Natural language understanding, NLU the AI's ability to understand what the user means, not just what they say. This involves asterisk intent recognition asterisk figuring out the user's goal, example tell me about Anby Mara, what are the factions in ZZZ? Asterisk entity extraction asterisk identifying key pieces of information within the user's request, example Anby Mara is a character name, ZZZ implies Zenless Zone 0. 3. Dialogue management asterisk the logic that handles the conversation flow. It takes the intent and entities from the NLU and determines the appropriate response from the knowledge base. 4. Chatbot interface asterisk a simple way for the user to interact with the AI. This could be a command line interface, CLI, a basic web app, or integrated into a messaging platform, like Discord or Telegram. 2. Technology stack. We'll use Python for this project, along with some popular libraries. Asterisk Spacey asterisk a powerful library for natural language processing, NLP, including NLU. We'll use it for intent recognition and entity extraction. It's well suited for tasks where accuracy and speed are important. *JSON* for storing and retrieving data in the knowledge base. JSON is lightweight and easy to work with. *Python standard library * for general tasks like input/output, string manipulation, and file handling. 3. Setting up the environment. 1. Install Python *. Make sure you have Python 3.7 plus installed. You can download it from python.org. 2. Create a virtual environment, recommended. This creates an isolated environment for your project, preventing dependency conflicts. 3. Install dependencies *. 4. Building the knowledge base, zzz_knowledge.json. Let's start with a basic JSON file that will serve as our knowledge base. Create a file named zzz_knowledge.json with the following content. This is a simplified knowledge base. You can significantly expand it by adding more characters, factions, locations, enemies, lore details, and gameplay mechanics. V. Implementing the AI assistant, anby.py. Now, let's write the Python code for our AI assistant, anby.py. 6. Explanation of the code. 1. Import libraries * imports spaCy for NLP, JSON for handling the knowledge base. 2. Load language model * NLP equals spaCy.load, n_core_web_sm, loads a spaCy language model. n_core_web_sm is a smaller model. Consider using a larger model like n_core_web_lg for better accuracy, but it will require more memory and processing power. 3. Load knowledge base * reads the zzz_knowledge.json file and parses it into a Python dictionary. 4. Find _information, intent, entity, knowledge_base, *. This function takes the intent, example character_info, and the entity, example anby-inspired, as input. *. It searches the knowledge base for information matching the intent and entity. *. If it finds a match, it returns a formatted response. Otherwise, it returns a not found message or an error message. 5. Analyze_input, user_input, *. This function uses spaCy to analyze the user's input. *. Intent recognition, very basic. The current implementation uses simple keyword matching to determine the intent. This is a very naive approach and will be easily fooled by variations in user input. A more robust approach would involve training a machine learning model on a dataset of example user inputs and their corresponding intents. * Entity extraction, very basic. It extracts the first noun phrase it finds in the user's input and treats that as the entity. This is also very simplistic and prone to errors. A more robust approach would involve training a named entity recognition model on a dataset of zzz-specific entities, character names, faction names, location names, etc. 6. Main, *. Prints a welcome message. * Enters a loop that * gets user input. * Analyzes the input using analyze_input. * finds information using find_information. * prints the response. * exits the loop if the user types exit. 7. If __name__equals __main__colon * ensures that the main function is called only when the script is run directly, not when it's imported as a module. 7. Running the code. 1. Save the code as anby.py. 2. Make sure zzz_knowledge.json is in the same directory. 3. Run the script from your terminal. You should see the anby, hello, message. Try asking questions like tell me about anby di Mara. What is the Cunning Hares faction? Where is New Eridu? What is Zenless Zone 0? Explain proxy. 8. Limitations and improvements. The current implementation has significant limitations. 1. Naive intent recognition. The keyword-based intent recognition is very brittle. It will fail if the user uses different wording or complex sentence structures. To improve this, you need to create a training dataset. Collect a set of example user inputs for each intent. For example, collect similar examples for all the intents you want to support. Train a machine learning model. Use a machine learning algorithm, example a linear classifier, a neural network, to train a model that can predict the intent based on the user's input. Libraries like scikit-learn or TensorFlow can be used for this. SpaCy can also be used to train text classifiers. 2. Naive entity extraction. Extracting the first noun phrase is also very fragile. A much better approach would be to create a training dataset. Annotate your training data, the same data you used for intent recognition, to identify entities. Train a named entity recognition model. Use an model to identify and classify entities in the user's input. spaCy has built-in NA capabilities that can be fine-tuned for your specific domain. 3. Limited knowledge base. The zzz_knowledge.json file is very basic. Expanded with more characters, factions, locations, lore, gameplay mechanics, etc. Consider using a more robust data storage solution like a database, example SQLite, PostgreSQL, if your knowledge base becomes very large. 4. Lack of context/state. The current chatbot is stateless. It doesn't remember previous turns in the conversation. To improve this, you need to implement dialogue management that keeps track of the conversation history and the user's goals. This can be done using state machines or rule-based systems. More advanced techniques like reinforcement learning can also be used to learn optimal dialogue policies. 5. No error handling. The code lacks proper error handling. Add try, except blocks to handle potential errors, such as file not found errors or invalid JSON data. 6. Poor response generation. The responses are very static. You could improve them by using templates. Create templates for different types of responses and fill them in with the appropriate data. Generating text. Use a language model, like GPT-3, to generate more natural and engaging responses. This is a much more advanced approach. 7. No integration with APIs. The chatbot currently relies solely on its internal knowledge base. Integrating it with external APIs, example a ZZZ Game API, a Wiki API, could provide access to more up-to-date and comprehensive information. 8. Lack of user interface. The command line interface is very basic. Consider creating a graphical user interface, GUI, or integrating the chatbot with a messaging platform. 9. Code example, improving intent recognition with spaCy training. This is a simplified example to illustrate the concept of training a text classifier in spaCy. This requires a more in-depth understanding of spaCy's training process. Note, this is a simplified example and may not produce highly accurate results without significant tuning and data preparation. For best results, consider a larger training dataset and more complex model architecture. Key improvements and explanations. Asterisk training data asterisk the train underscore data is now a list of tuples. Each tuple contains a text input and a dictionary with the CATS key. The CATS dictionary maps each intent label to a score. Since we're doing exclusive multi-label classification, only one intent can be correct. We set the score for the correct intent to 1.0 and the scores for all other intents to 0.0. Asterisk blank model asterisk a new spacey model is created using spacey.blank, n, if no pre-existing model found. A text categorizer is added to the pipeline with exclusive underscore classes set to true. Asterisk train, function asterisk. Asterisk initializes the model with an optimizer. Asterisk iterates through the training data in batches. Asterisk creates example objects from spacey.training. Asterisk updates the model parameters using the update method. Asterisk reports the losses after each iteration. Asterisk mini batch and compounding asterisk. Asterisk these are helper functions from spacey.util that help to create batches of training data and to adjust the batch size during training. Asterisk saving and loading the model asterisk the trained model is saved to disk using nlp.to_disk, zz_intent_model, and loaded using spacey.load, zz_intent_model. This allows you to reuse the trained model without having to retrain it every time you run the script. Asterisk improved analyze_input function asterisk. Asterisk this function loads the saved model and runs it on the user input. Asterisk the probabilities generated by the model are retrieved. Asterisk the intent with the highest probability is selected as the predicted intent. X. Further improvements and next steps. Asterisk train and no model asterisk use spacey to train and no model that will recognize named entities in the user's input. For example, character names, faction names, location names, etc. Asterisk integrate with external APIs asterisk use APIs to access information about ZZZ that is not stored in your local knowledge base. For example, you could use a wiki API to get information about characters, factions, locations, etc. Asterisk implement dialogue management asterisk use a dialogue management system to keep track of the conversation state and to generate more natural and engaging responses. Asterisk create a GUI asterisk use a GUI framework like tkinter or pyqt to create a graphical user interface for the chatbot. This improved code example provides a much better starting point for building an AI assistant for Zenless Zone 0. Remember to expand the training data and refine the model architecture to achieve the desired accuracy and performance. Good luck.